Good morning, Rainmakers. Welcome back to Reignway Real Estate, the podcast where we talk about mindset, focus, and strategies to elevate your career in real estate. I'm Priyan, and today we're talking about the importance of Monday. Monday is the foundation of the week. It sets the pace, the mindset, and ultimately the results you want to achieve. If you want to stay in real estate and ahead of the game, or in business, you need to train your brain to work for you and not against you. So, the Monday reset. Many people see Monday as a drag, but I see it as an opportunity. If you didn't take time on Sunday to prepare for the week, don't worry, it's never too late. I've discussed that in a previous episode, so please do go back and have a look at it. Monday morning is the perfect time to clear your mind and what's going on, what you need to do, when you need to do it, how you need to do it, and what should you focus on. In traditional jobs, Monday is just another work day from 9 to 5 as part of a routine. But as a real estate agent or entrepreneur, Saturday, Sunday are full days off, are not really full days off. Why? Because the weekends are often where clients are most active, viewing properties, discussing with their families and making decisions. If you're not prepared mentally or engaged from Monday, you'll spend the rest of the week playing catch up. So why is it so important in terms of determining the rest of the week, Monday, determining the rest of the week? Well, from my own experience, when I wake up around 5 a.m. on Monday, I automatically wake up early so that I can deal with the rest of the week. It's like my body and mind need to re-register and get reset. So number one, if I hit the gym on Monday, I'm more likely to carry on the routine for the rest of the week. I find that whatever I do on Monday seems to happen out during the whole week. So if I wake up at 6:30, it's like my body has decided, okay, that's the time he's decided on the Monday, or he's forgotten, the brain has forgotten what happened on the weekend because of the fact that the routine has changed over 2 days. And so therefore, then it's looking to get a reset in terms of what it should think of. So whatever you do on Monday is important because, as I said, it sets the rest of the week up, for me especially. So if I start my week, my work with clarity and intention, my week starts and stays productive. If I delay it till Tuesday, I find myself reacting instead of being proactive. So it's all about momentum, and Monday really does set the precedence for that, in my opinion. A weekend strategy for staying focused is to stay sharp by setting aside maybe an hour or two on the weekend, say Saturday and Sunday, especially maybe in the morning. Not necessarily to be full on work mode, but just to reflect and plan. For example, on Saturday morning, I review my past week. What did I do? I have a calendar which I put all my schedule in. And the reason why I have this calendar, which will be another podcast I will discuss, is that once I get anything in, I like to put it down somewhere, either on a calendar or on a to-do list. The reason being is then I don't have to think about it anymore. It is scheduled in, or it's in a to-do list, and I can know that it's there and I don't have to remember it. Why does this help you? Well, it's like your computer. Your computer screen and your computer are two different things. The computer screen at the top, if you have lots of icons, it uses a lot of memory up and slows down the machine. However, if it's stored in a file on the actual hard drive, then it uses less memory because it's on the hard drive. It's the same with your brain. If you have many tasks to think about, even small ones like go to the laundry, cook dinner, pick up breakfast, pick up that card, la, 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 la. Then what happens is that even though you don't know it, your brain is automatically having these in the peripheral and they're working hard. So therefore it's draining your energy. So always try to remember to put down your tasks in a calendar or to-do list. As I said, I'll discuss that in another episode. But I would look at my calendar on a Saturday morning, look at the past week, And I also have them color coded so I can see what sports I did, what work I did, what personal time I spent with my family, what personal time I spent on myself in redevelopment, and what did I achieve? And did I achieve what I wanted to achieve during the week? If I didn't, why didn't I do it? How could I have done it better? And where am I? Conclude on that. Then on the Sunday, what I do in the morning again is I look forward to the next week. Key meetings, follow-ups, marketing efforts, goals. And what that really does for me is, number one, on Saturday morning, I've reviewed the past and I've left it now. But even though you've left it, subconsciously it's there. So holistically, when you're relaxing and just being calm and stuff, this will automatically come to you with inspirational stuff. So I do a quick, now on Sunday morning, I'm looking at the key moments, as I said, and it keeps me mentally engaged without switching off totally. It allows me, my subconscious, to work in the background while enjoying the time with my family, friends, and personal tasks. Now, a technique that I use, which I want to introduce to you guys for your working week, is called the Pomodoro technique. Now, how do you get more done in less time, basically? So this morning, I spoke to my colleague who's working at our real estate company, Curzon, who is incredibly hardworking and in demand. Because we're a small company at the moment, she's constantly interrupted, which makes it hard for her, most probably, to focus. So I recommended to her to use the Pomodoro technique. What is the Pomodoro technique? It's basically blocking out 45 minutes of your time for deep work. Set a timer, remove all distractions, so no emails, no messaging, no interruptions, and work with complete focus until the timer goes off. Now, the reason, and then after that, of course, you take a short break and then you repeat it. The technique helps you to get in the state of flow and accomplish more in a shorter amount of time. Think of it like driving. When you have a clear destination and an ETA, you feel more in control. But if you constantly stopping and restarting, the journey feels frustrating and inefficient. So your brain is the most important tool that you have. But like any tool, instead of just using it as if it's not there, it's there and it's just being used for every mundane things, it needs to be trained. Okay, it's just like a muscle. The brain is a muscle. You know, if you go to the gym and you work out, your muscle either grows or contracts. And it's the same with the brain. It's a muscle. It needs to be used. It needs to be functioning. And there are good ways of training it and there are bad ways of training it. So you need to be aware of that. The key is consistency, whether you're in your routine, your focus technique, or your habits. So implementing some of these strategies this week. Plan your week, even if it's Monday and you just take 10 minutes to map out your priorities. Start strong, wake up early, move your body, set the tone for the day. Again, I wake up at 5 a.m. in order to do Robin Shah's 5 a.m., join Robin Shah's 5 a.m. club. I've recommended the book before in other podcasts, so please do try to read it and be inspired. You don't necessarily need to wake up at 5 a.m., but you will learn a lot about how you can have a good start to the day, as opposed to waking up, brushing your teeth, getting changed, eating your food and going into work. It doesn't really inspire you or give you much sort of va-va-voom, as they say. So use time blocks in your work. Try the Pomodoro technique. There are other techniques out there as well that will sort of help you as well. And evaluate and adjust. Take time, a few minutes daily, to reflect on what's working for you and what's not. Okay. So closing thoughts here are: Monday's launch for the week is your launch pad for the week. It's your chance to take control. Set your focus and move with clarity. Don't let distractions or sluggishness start the day and derail your success. It's important for you to really sort of understand this, because you only live once. And if you just go through life being dragged around, being unambitious and feeling that life is just this, then you're never going to really get anywhere and you're never really going to be happy. Find your passion, Find your ultimate goal and what you would like to do. Even if you're doing something now which isn't your passion, remember it's just a stepping stone of learning and earning in order to ultimately create the freedom that you want through wealth in order to do what you really love and you really want to do. And again, it doesn't matter if you want to be the best husband, wife, uh, dog walker in the world. That is your passion. But ultimately, you need to reach your freedom threshold by creating wealth in order to achieve that and go through that. Now, that I believe is my conclusion today. So if you are tuning in to Reignway Estate for the first time and you are a avid watcher, please do pass on the video to others. Do subscribe because it really does help me. I'm still starting out and still focused on my goal, which is to help people to not only find property, but also to become better people and elevate them to the next stage of their life. Have a great week ahead. And remember, success is a habit and not an accident. Stay focused, stay consistent, and keep elevating. See you in the next episode.